What's up, GOLFTEC?
What's up, GOLFTEC? That's a good start. So here we are with the, we have this range, the draw trajectory range. Yes, you ready to practice your draw trajectory?
Oh yeah, I'm really excited about getting a draw.
So who's this for?
If you struggle with a draw, it's a pushing and you just push the shot. If you struggle with a slice, definitely this is what you want.
Yes. So the only way to successfully hit this target is to go through one of those rings as well. They'll change color so that you know that you hit it through there. But you've got a low trajectory, middle trajectory, and a relatively high one where you might be pushing that optimal range on the launch angle there. So Connie, let's see you hit one through the middle ring with a draw so everyone at home can see how perfectly executed this is.
Okay.
I say that with a smile because I know sometimes you struggle hitting a draw.
They just start too much to the right.
Well, we're going to find out. Okay. Think you did it right?
Oh, might be too straight.
That's drawing. Okay.
It's trying.
Well done. Good execution for shot number one.
Thank you.
All right, so when you teach people and they struggle with drawing, what do you see as the problem?
I would actually point out these two numbers the most, the face to target and the club path.
Yes, exactly.
So most people at home will not have, if you look at mine there, 8.4 to the right.
Right.
That's a lot. But that definitely helps me hit that draw or hook that I need.
So one of the ingredients is the path being in to out enough degrees, and then the other one is the face angle being aimed for you, right-handed, slightly left of the club path itself. Sound right?
Yep,
okay,
but
so there
right
you go.
of the target for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. So you've got a club path of 8, your face to path was slightly to the left, 6 degrees. That's a pretty good size push draw that you hit. If you wanted to hit that a little bit straighter, you would just have the face angle a touch more closed, and the ball starts a little bit more on line and curves just a little bit more as well. That'd be a really nice shot. Good demo. So how about hit this one like you see the average player do, where they hit a big slice.
Ooh,
so you can see kind of how this works out. And then before you even hit it, go down to where the shaft's parallel to the ground, the downswing. And where do you try to put the club head relative to your hands?
Oh, for a slicer?
Yeah.
Oh, that's going to be way outside my hands there.
That's where most people get it wrong. And then demonstrate the follow through over here. Really good. Now face that way so everyone can see how majestic that looks. Ooh, that's good, right?
I dream about this position.
Those are the ingredients of slicing right there, especially this follow-through spot where your left elbow is really bent, your lead wrist is in too much extension, and the club head is almost trying to drift behind her at this point. That's unfortunately how I think a lot of people try to draw, is roll the club, bend the shaft in even more than that, and then those are going to draw, but they don't. Those are the ones that ultimately your path is too far out to in on those shots.
Yeah, so what we're looking for is more extended.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
All right,
this is going to be a long video. Hit a big slice. Let's see you do it. You have the shaft too far out on the way down. Bend your elbows really quick. There you go. That looked more forward bent. And then there's the big slice. So that was more of the ingredients that it's hard to hit that shot when you're not used to, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, hit a big slice.
I actually feel like I'm going to break myself hitting that shot.
So there's one where you've got the optimal range of launch angle is pretty high. You've got a lot of backspin. You're almost into the high end of that. And then that ball only went 119 yards in the air, and that's how a lot of people play golf. So this would be a great range for practicing just different shots. So on that one, you've got your club path 6 to the left, as opposed to 8 to the right that you had in the previous one. So let's talk about how do you draw. Okay, go ahead and set up to this ball. And what is pro tip number 1 that you're going to pass along to everybody here? How to make sure that your swing path is more in to out.
We're going to make sure that we push our hands more forward at address.
Yeah.
That helps us close the shoulders at address as well.
Okay, so you need to push the shaft forward while closing your shoulders. Good. Okay.
Yep.
What else you got?
I tend to actually push my left hip forward as well.
Okay.
Helps me maintain that into our path.
Yeah. Definitely the worst way to try to set up to hit a draw is put your hips to the right.
So more.
Yeah, you can face that way. Hips to the right, the shaft further to the right, and open your shoulders. All that's setting you up to hit like a bunker shot and one of the worst bunker shots. So you're describing it again. Forward. Good. The shaft forward. And then closing your shoulders or turning yourself slightly to the right at address. Good.
Yep.
That's what most people do wrong to get started.
Yep.
Okay, let's do some of that.
Okay.
And don't care which window you hit with the low, medium, or high window ring, but Let's make this one draw a lot. Good, so that's a good start. That one hit the middle ring and it's over drawing. So that'd be really good practice to start drawing these shots anyway. And then the GOLFTEC YouTube channel obviously has a few thousand videos built on how to draw, including just that little tip there. What else we missing? You want to do some high lows?
Yeah, totally.
Okay. And what do you do differently to hit one high?
Move the ball position slightly more forward.
Okay, why do you do that?
Oh, that actually just helps me kind of hit more up through the shots.
Okay, so a little less down,
Yeah.
and potentially add some loft to the
Yeah.
club because it's just up further. Okay. What else? Anything else?
I finish higher. So
Higher.
I feel like I extend my body, I bend back a lot more, my club moves more up.
Okay.
Yep.
So
So
arms higher.
higher
I guess,
through as
everything
well.
Higher. Okay.
Yeah. They're my normal swing anyways. I
Okay.
generally finish a lot lower, but I
Yep.
feel like the higher I get that, the higher the ball flies.
Okay. Think you can demo that one?
I'm trying.
All right.
These are
So-
some extra stuff shafts in here though.
I know you're using my clubs. Those built up mid-sized grips too. None of this should be easy for you. See, I'm helping you build in these excuses as well. That one hit the top ring. Didn't
quite
draw very
trim,
much,
but-
so now you're trending towards that right rough. But good demo about how to change the trajectory, which was the whole point anyway. And that one, 21, a little higher than optimal. So really good. That one curved slightly to the left, so check, check, check with everything. You swung 7 degrees into out. Face angle was slightly close to that. Little tiny push draw. Good shot.
Thank you.
Were you expecting to pull that off? I wasn't.
I mean,
I'm just
I
gonna be
have
honest
one
with
of
you.
the best coaches in front of me, so
Well.
I'm sure I could do.
Something like that. All right, so let's do the low one. What do you do different on a low shot?
Ball, well, basically opposite of what we did for the
Okay.
high shot. Ball
All right.
position back. I'll make sure my hands are well forward than what they normally are. It just
Okay.
helps me deal off the club.
Yep, so now you got less dynamic loft, potentially less static loft, and hopefully less dynamic. What else do you do? What do you do different in your follow through here?
And the follow through, definitely that club is a lot shorter. I make sure my hands are higher than that club head in the follow through.
Okay.
And I probably wouldn't extend as much.
Hmm.
I'd make sure that I'm more level here.
Okay, so less backward bend. All right. Can you,
You know,
do
the
that
whole
one?
cover the ball thing.
Yes, I do love those dogmatic phrases of golf. Cover the ball. So I think when people talk about more covering of the ball, they're just describing not being as far bent backward. Unfortunately, most people need to be doing the opposite of that and bending themselves back more on a standard shot. But this low one, I can see the use of staying bent forward. Okay, I think
Ball
you got this
position
one.
back.
Ball
Hands
back,
forward.
handle forward,
All right.
punch
short
shot, follow through. Ooh, that's pretty
What do you
good.
think?
You got it. Oh,
look at
and that
that.
one's drawing. Now that one, if you're going to use this range as a big slicer, avid slicer, that would be the type of shot you want to hit. So your launch angle, instead of being 19 for the high one, was 10. Backspin went down a lot. Your descent angle, all that's in the red, but you still swung about 8 degrees into out and barely caught that bottom ring there. So that would be a great way to practice. If every slicer that's watching this could do exactly what Connie just did, you would likely not have to worry about slicing anymore. You'd be coming in for golf lessons with your golf coach, practicing how to draw less. What do you think?
Oh yeah,
We cover most of these?
definitely.
Face, path.
Face path. I love the low shot for improving strike in general.
Yep.
That's one of my favorites.
Okay. And then practicing punching out from trees.
Mm-hmm.
Critical
Trying to
skill.
say that's where I end up.
Critical skill. Yes. Yes. What do you think?
I like this range a
Yeah,
lot.
that's a good one to
Just-
practice on. And then if you draw too much, or you don't know if you can command the start line, I mean, this is a great practice element for that too, because you can't miss by more than 4 or 5 degrees to the right of the target, or you're going to start missing that ring altogether.
Yeah, when you
Okay.
start hitting those big pushes to the right and you get too far into out, this is also a good one to work on.
Yeah. So every month on SKYTRAK and SKYTRAK Plus, we're trying to drop a brand new driving range and an improvement range like this one. So I think this one is really cool. We probably need to have a fade practice range someday too, but we're just getting started on these. This is going to be a ton of fun and a big separator of the software when you launch one of these every single month. The one for October that's coming soon. Interested in trying that one though.
Yep, I'm very excited about that one.
All right, check out this improvement range of the draw trajectory.